Hello people sitting in that house are doing today. This news is going to shock people. This news is really going to shock people. This craze, and I call it a craze because some clowns think it's okay to do this. Some idiots think it's okay in this time of national crisis, in this time of an international crisis, to do this kind of crack. And I'm saying to you, and I'm going to put it very straight to you, in simple English. Politicians might use all their political language and everything like that, but I'm going to put it to you straight. If you're that low to cough into somebody's face on purpose, you are a very low person in humanity. And if you're going to do it to an elderly person or somebody who works in the health service, you are extremely low. You are extremely low. And you don't deserve to have any resources of the state put towards you if you get sick. And it's as simple as that. You don't deserve to have the resources of the state put towards you when you get sick, if you're going to do it and try and spread it to other people and try and put the health service under more pressure. And I'm saying that very straight, because the politicians won't say it, but if young people are going to do this and think it's a game and think they can mess with people's lives, they have another thing coming, and that's how we show it to them. And I'm going to tell you about this because I'm about to bust. I'm about to bust, and I might as well tell you straight. I'm about to go mad. And I'm keeping it very cool, and you can tell my voice I'm not happy. So first of all, a nurse, a person who's working around the clock, trying to save people's lives, trying to help people. Guess what a group of boys, teenage boys, decided to do to her when she was out for a one in Clontarf in County Dublin? Decided to surround her and cough into her face. How dare you? How dare you, you bunch of rascals, do that? How dare you? Yous are teenagers. Yous haven't done anything for this country. This woman is working every second of her life in the hospitals trying to save as many people as she can. And yous are there, coughing into this woman's face, where this time every health service member is needed in this country. Can yous not see around just what's happening? We closed the schools. We closed nearly every business in this country. We told people to stay at home. People are dying across the world. Italy, so many people have died in Italy. Can yous not see it? Can yous not see it? Are yous that brain dead that yous can't see it? Because my God. Because if you can't see it, there's something wrong. There's really something wrong if you can't see this. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. It's absolute disgrace that people do this. I'm trying to comprehend how somebody has. It's just not on. It's like, honest to God. And this woman was out for a run after probably a hard day, caring for people, trying her best. It's just, I can't find any logic for it. I honestly, honest to God, if these teenage boys have anything else better to do. If I was a gal, I would actually just fire them into a cell. I wouldn't give them a court hearing. I would just fire them into a cell. Because this is how serious this is. And I've never been like this before in my life. But it's a serious time in this country. And I'm saying to young people, don't be so stupid. My God, we are stressed. This country's on the brink of collapse and financial collapse. And you think about doing this. And the next one I'm going to get me even more frustrated. I'm going to get frustrated, honest to God. Gardaí investigative reports of a man coughing into her face. Now this is a man, this is not a teenage boy, now this is a different story. Into an elderly couple's face. First of all, sometimes, it often happened a few times to me when I was younger, you would talk to somebody coughing, I would, it would be close to them, but I would always go and cover my mouth. But he coughed straight into their face. He done it really on purpose, more or less, and to this elderly couple's face. And you're just like, oh my God, this man must have no common sense and no morale. He must have no respect for anything, because if this is how low he's going to get, in coughing to two elderly people's faces, how dare you? How dare you? In the name of God, it's bad enough to cough in anybody's faces on any day, let alone in this time. How dare you? Hang your head in shame, my God, man. What kind of a person are you? Because these two, I'm saying to anybody else, if you know anybody who's doing this, or you see anybody doing this, this is under the Emergency Act. It will be deemed a crime, and you will be arrested for it. And you will get a full punishment on it. And I guarantee you that. And you will get called out. And if I get your names, I will call you out. And I won't team the shame is. I shame because this is a time of national crisis. People are dying in our hospitals. People are sick. we are stressed. There's not enough nurses, not enough ventilators in our hospitals. The country's on the brink of financial collapse. And this is what you try and do. This is what you do to try and help your country in your time of need. Well, you're not any Irish people anyway. That's one thing for sure. You saw a bunch of cowards who do this. Who take these bunch of lads and purposely went around this nose. Thinking they were big lads. Thinking they could run the show. Well, I can say to you, if you don't pick up your axe and learn from your mistakes, then my God, you're not going to have much of a life in this country. And I would suggest you emigrate to Saudi Arabia or somewhere. Because I'm telling you something, in that of Saudi Arabia, you wouldn't see the light of day again. They would just execute you. Simple as that, and they would be right to. They would be right to. Because they wouldn't accept that you went on purposely to somebody who's doing their best in the hospitals, who's trying to save lives. They wouldn't take it, and no country should take it. And I'm saying to countries around the world, give them the highest penalty possible. These people who do this intentionally, to try and cause fear. And this is what they're trying to do. Cause fear. How dare you, in the name of God, do this? Because I want every country in the world to cause fear into their lives. Fear them. Fear them, because we are going to punish them. I hope that the guards find these people and punish them. Punish them. And I use the word punish them without a trial. Let them lie in prison until this coronavirus is over. And then we might consider giving them a trial. 5 months, if it takes. Leave them in prison. Just leave them there. We won't even give them a solicitor. That's how serious I am. Because my God, I don't know how the solicitor could say in a court of law, this man, these group of lads went around his nose and started coughing. Like, honest to God, how could he? He's guilty. They're guilty, honestly, the proven charge. And I'm saying to young people, there's better things to do. I see these videos on YouTube too. This started in America. Like, these have anything better to do. These not have a family. These not have older people in your family who is worried about. Because I'm worried about older people in my family. I'm worried about that every 10 seconds. I'm thinking about that in my head. But what are these people thinking about? What planet are these on? That's what I want to know. Are they not well? Or something's wrong with them anyway. Because my God, and I'm sure everybody would agree, that's very, very low to do. Because I would rather hear her story. Like this lovely people on the internet who was doing great things. Like there was a young lad yesterday, and I see he was playing football. He was saving goals. It was on OT, and that young lad, is in self-isolation. And it breaks your heart to give out. It really, really does. Because there's so many good people trying to do their best to raise people's morale, to do their best for the country, and these people underline them, and these people take the spotlight from them. People who do good are usually forgotten about, and these clowns, these cuts, who think they can get off with it, get all the fame and glory. But there's no fame and glory in this, and I'm saying this to you straight. If you said that low to put it on YouTube and think that you're big men, look at these big men on YouTube doing this, I would never do it. Simple as that, I would never do it. Thank you.